Joining me now on this episode of Locally Sourced CP is one of the co-coordinators of Disrupt HR El Paso, Miss Tephanie Hopper. Miss Hopper, thanks for joining me today.
No, thank you.
Thank you for coming on, getting in contact with us to talk about your guys' upcoming event. I guess my first question is what everyone's probably wondering. What is Disrupt HR and what do you guys what do you guys what are you guys all about?
Well, I like to consider Disrupt HR like a TED Talk on steroids.
Ooh.
Maybe I shouldn't use the word steroids, but it is.
Oh,
It's what
it's it's
happens
just it's
is,
just to get your point across.
yeah, just to get my point across. I'm not talking about people to do steroids. Don't do steroids. That's bad. Okay. But Disrupt HR, what it is like I said, it's very similar to a TED Talk. However, is where you have 5 minutes,
Mhm.
20 slides to
Ooh.
talk about one, like an innovative point, changing the thought process of HR. And those 5 minutes go fast, and you have to give it an innovative idea. And the slides are continuously going. You have no control of your slides.
Oh.
So that's the point. So you get up there, you talk about your topic, whether it's stress management or putting people on a PIP, personal improvement plan, whatever it is, you have 5 minutes to do that, and you have 20 slides, and the slides keep going. And sometimes, like I'm telling my speakers, nobody knows what you're supposed to say but you. So just keep going. So, but I think it's a great opportunity to share revolutionize ideas about HR with the HR community, but not just with the HR community, with the business community, with leadership community, because we all are people managers. We don't necessarily have to be HR to manage people. And that's what it's about, revolutionizing how you work with people.
Oh, that's awesome. I know it's pretty cool that you have the is everyone come speak. Is it everyone who wants to participate, or is it you guys randomly pick people, or how does the
We
how
well
does that work?
Well, what we did was we sent out a call to or we put it on our website where people can apply
Hmm.
to be a part of it. And we had quite a few people who applied, and some people we had to turn down.
Oh.
But some people are I guess we have our favorites, and I can talk to you about that as well. But let me just go back and say, so Disrupt HR is videotaped. So
Hmm.
it's videotaped, and that's the cool part is everything is videotaped, and it's also will be on our website too. hmm So it's videotaped, and you kind of just go at it.
Oh, that's cool. So is it also too like a tool to help those who are speaking like that with the time limit and the I guess not really restrictions, just like I guess the rules. Is it to help like come up with like you said ideas and insights not just on HR but also managing people, right?
Yeah, and you know what it is to make that more engaging. Have you ever been to a conference where, oh my God, if this, like an hour-long conference or a 2-hour conference? So what you can get from Disrupt HR, those 5 minutes, you have to share what's the tip, the innovative idea, the revolutionary change that you want, that you
Mhm.
feel like the audience should know. So you do it in 5 minutes, as opposed to being at a conference for an hour, 2 hour of learning. So it's really supposed to be an engaging, quick way to get some skills in your tools in your toolbox.
Oh, I've been to those conferences before where it's basically some not most of the time, but sometimes it's like death by PowerPoint and the presenter's just like reading each slide,
Yes,
every
yes,
line. Yeah, I know. I think we've all been there.
yes, we have. Yeah. And the first Disrupt HR happened here before COVID.
Oh.
And I went to it and I was blown away. I was like, oh my God, I have got to do this. I have got to do this. And then COVID happened. And so, so it didn't happen for a few years. And in the meantime, I moved to Colorado Springs. I moved to work with Space Force. And and I did it at Disrupt HR Colorado Springs. And
Oh,
I'm telling
cool.
you, so I have the experience of doing the slides, talking and being recorded and all of that. And it's stressful, but it's very exhilarating. You know, because you're out there. We ask people to be yourself, be your authentic self. If you are funny, it's gonna come out. If you are more of like, there's like, structural, it's gonna come out as well. But we want you to get your point across. What idea can you bring to the table that will revolutionize HR, the people management?
Oh, that sounds like fun. And then you also are going to have some other speakers there as well for Disrupt.
Yes, we have 16 speakers speaking
Okay.
for 5 minutes. And some of our speakers are Rick Cabrera, the former news anchor.
Hmm.
We have Dr. Emilia Candelaria, a psychologist from the VA. We have some consultants like Dr. Leo Pena and Charles Smith. He has his own consulting business, and he also has his own gentleman's boutique. So we have a diverse group of people from different backgrounds, and that's important.
And then you do have, that's cool that you have a few local ones here too that are going to be participating at for your local from here in El Paso.
Yes, we have local, but we also have two coming from out of town. One's coming from California and one's coming from the Fort Hood area.
Mhm.
And we also have, some special people like Martha Molinar, who is Western Tech, is our sponsor, and
Mhm.
she is so fabulous. I love Martha. Shout out to Martha. So she's a wonderful speaker. She's a wonderful HR leader. Brian Clevenger, he is a part of ADP. So we have quite a diverse group of people talking about diverse topics, just diverse topics. We're going to talk about like benefits, AI, artificial intelligence, which
Mhm.
is on everybody's mind right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, emotional intelligence, and also we're going to talk about personalities, how, different personalities that you work with. Sometimes, personalities kind of get in the way when you're at work, right?
Yeah. That doesn't happen, does it?
No, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. She doesn't have an attitude today.
There might be that one day that person that might not have an attitude, but that's probably because they're not at work.
Yes.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, that
Mm.
sounds really exciting and like it sounds that just sounds interesting to me. And that sounds like something that like you said, it's not like your regular old conference. Like you said, you're sitting around for an hour and a half listening to one person speak, going through a slideshow. It sounds like it'd be something to keep your interest in. And also you're also gonna be having some network opportunities there at the conference too as well, right?
Yeah, our doors are going to open at 5:30. We're going to have a DJ. DJ Fuse will be DJing, and then we're going to have appetizers and free adult drinks. Also, we're going to have some nonprofits there as well because we want people to learn how to learn about opportunities to give back. So, El Paso Inspiring Hunger Food Bank will be there. The Girl Scouts will be there as well so that people can learn how to, learn like, I may have a free time I can give back to the food bank. Our Girl Scouts is, sharing your talents and skills with the local community is important to me.
Yeah, and that's very important. And I'm glad you feel that way. I'm glad you do that. Thank you for doing that. So, and
Mhm.
then, so the Disrupt HR El Paso, this is a 3.0, right? Is this like the third one?
3.0, this is the third one.
Cool.
Last year was the first one that me and my partner Roberto Candelaria, shout out to Roberto because I came to him with this. And this is our third one. The first one we did sell out. We had a
Mhm.
lot of people there, and we're hoping to sell out this year.
Nice.
I just can't get enough of it. It's just so exciting to see people talk, and networking is so important. If it's not
Yeah.
always what you know. A lot of times it's who you know, as we know, right? It's a lot of
Mhm.
times it's who you know. So getting those your business cards out with the community because we are If you might want to go to the next level in your career, you might meet somebody there that can take you to that next level.
Yeah, or and like you said, like the networking, you might if you don't meet someone there, they're like, "Oh, hey, I know this guy, or my brother does this, or my sister or my wife knows this guy." Like you said, networking is very important.
Yes, it is very important.
So you
And we're going to
guys,
also have some door prizes. Door
oh,
prizes,
that that's always a good thing to
People
have.
like to get prizes, so
Mhm.
I'm so we're gonna have some door prizes.
No, that's a good idea. And so Disrupt HR El Paso 3.0 is happening August 14th over at the Western Tech Eastside campus, 9624 Plaza Circle, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure I
Mhm.
got all the information right. And then you said, like you said right now, doors open at 5:30 for some mingling, being able to network, have a cool DJ going on, appetizers, and then also one adult beverage. One free adult
For
beverage. Is that
free,
right?
for free. But if
One,
you want to buy another adult beverage, if you want another adult
yes.
beverage, you can pay
You
for
can
it.
pay for another adult, but you get one free adult beverage, people.
One free adult beverage. You really can't beat that. You're
No.
learning something. You can have an adult beverage. You can network with people, and you can eat. I mean, like
Yeah,
I think it's everything any professional would want, right?
I agree. And that's always a big draw, especially if you have some food.
Yes.
But I mean,
Yes.
and then
Food
like
is
you said,
really
you have that opportunity to connect with others, other innovators, entrepreneurs, and other business leaders that can lead to potential clients like potential other collaborators to help you with your business, or you can help them with theirs, and that's just something a really cool, interesting draw that you would have there just for that one part of networking.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned about entrepreneurs and business leaders because it's so important that entrepreneurs know about HR because there's things that could get you in trouble in your business regarding, people management from harassment to discrimination to all of that stuff. So we kind of made, when I did mine on diversity and inclusion. So, because that's very important. And then our business leaders as well. We want the whole gamut to come out and,
Right.
and, and be a part of it.
Oh, that's awesome. It sounds like a good time. And Tiffany, if anyone's interested, where can they go get information about the Disrupt HR 3.0 here in El Paso?
They can go to the Disrupt HR website, disrupthr.co/El Paso. You can Google that. We're also on Eventbrite, and we have our own LinkedIn profile. That's the professional Facebook page of the community, LinkedIn. And
Yeah.
then we are also on Facebook. But if you want to just Google Disrupt HR, we're also on the El Paso Live side as well.
Cool. Awesome. And I'll make sure I put all you guys' information in the description below. That way anyone can get in contact with you, know how to sign up, know where everything's at, know the procedures for the appetizers and the single adult beverage, just so everyone knows, single adult beverage. Okay. Nope. And then that way
Yeah, and
people
the tickets are very economical as well. The ticket price is very economical. You really can't beat it.
awesome, man. Then you got so many great speakers, and then like you said, you have of quite a few people from El Paso, like mentioned, like you had said, like Rick Rivera, formerly of Channel 7 here, and who is he's been in El Paso for quite a while, so everyone knows who he is.
It's talking about benefits. We have
hmm
Martha Molinar. We have Dr. Tina Flores, which I'm really excited to hear about what she has to say. Jen Ayala. We have like just so many people to talk about, just to talk about all things people management.
Yeah, sounds like it's gonna be a great time. Again, information description below. Tiffany, thank you so much for joining me. Is there anything else you'd like to say or add before we end today?
Let's go disruptors and disrupt HR together.
Let's do it. Thank you so much for joining me, and
Thank you.
we'll see you. Remember, August 14th over at Western Tech Eastside campus, and we'll see everybody there.